Andy didn't watch them all. Andy didn't watch them all. Welcome to the Average Gamer Podcast. I'm Chris.
David.
Don't ever do that again. Do you hear me? That was horrible, dude.
Shane.
And we got Shane and Drew. Shane and Drew. And this week, since everyone's been asking, I'm going to go ahead and drink the Bourbon Barrel Dark Apparition from Jackie O's out of Ohio. It's my sponsored glass. Yeah.
Purple Riptide Rush Gatorade from the grocery store.
Brewery only leaves right here. It tastes like a bourbon malted milk ball.
Bourbon malted.
Very good.
Chris, I had the Double Barrel Hunapoo in Vegas.
Yeah,
and
she got fucked up.
It was delish.
Yeah, it tastes like a cinnamon roll.
Vegas.
What'd you say, Shane?
When did you get back from Vegas?
2 days ago.
Okay,
Ooh.
so the big news. Shane no longer has NAT-type problems.
So we
Apparently
think.
We don't think
That's
I do.
why we don't think he does. But he's officially moved back home. And then, of course, David's moving also.
But not back
Once you
home.
leave-
because I'm
Once
an
you leave
adult.
Florida, you always want to leave again.
No, David, you're moving back home. You're home.
Yes, New York.
New York.
You're
So-
home.
That's about it. Let's get right into it. We're going to do some, we got big TV news because, it's that summertime period where all the shittier shows come out. Shane,
No, they're
what
all
the hell
so
are you
good.
doing, dude?
Shane's
also
whittling a
good.
lot.
It sounds like you're rubbing something.
That's not me.
Who is that?
It is. It's Shane because he's got his little danglers.
Anyways, we're going to do video game news quick. You're going to want to hear this. First of all, Crytek, people that make like Crysis and Far Cry, their whole entire development studio is kind of blowing up. A bunch of people left because supposedly they're not getting paid stuff, so that's pretty bad. Tekken 7 was announced. That doesn't really matter. The big news, of course, is I'm sure David Roa and Shane Delaney are up to date on this.
Is it
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts? Because I haven't heard anything
Please.
about it.
I don't care about Kingdom
No,
Hearts.
we're going to talk about that Kim Kardashian iPhone game.
Yes! Oh my god, I
Really?
heard about how much money it made.
$200 million.
What is it called?
She's reporting. It's called Kim Kardashian Hollywood, and it's
Kim
reported-
Kardashian's Collins Hollywood?
Yeah, so she is supposedly going to rake in over $200 million. Well, it's going to rake in $200 million in revenue this year, which means she'll walk away with $85 million because she gets 45% of the cut.
Kim Kardashian Hollywood. Join
It's-
Kim on
it's a
your
free-to-play
adventure and
game.
create your own
Surprisingly-
celebrity.
Surprisingly, well developed, even though it's crap. I wouldn't call it fun, but let's just
Can
say
you
like
make the A-list?
they didn't like botch it. It just kind of was stupid.
How did it make
Anyways,
so much money? I don't get it.
Because it's that free to play model where it's like you have to it's like Simpsons Tapped Out free to play model where it like puts a real time until you can like call someone and all this stuff, and you want to make it to the A list. You want to be with Kim, So
We have to pay money to make it to the A-list.
Shane,
Yeah,
have you
you can.
downloaded this yet?
No, I heard about it yesterday.
I'm
Why,
done
why,
with it
why,
right
don't,
now.
why don't you play
I would
it?
pay at least $1 million to watch Shane play this game. Because
I'm
I
done
watched
with
like
it right now.
I watched like a Let's Play real quick to get informed on it, and it's like your character's just like a douchebag the whole time.
Well,
You like
I
constantly for
also
some reason do like this motion, and you go like this all the time. You brush shoulders off.
it says there's 47,000 reviews and like perfect 5 stars.
It's incredible. Everything she puts out is incredible, right, Andy?
It's just like her. She's incredible.
I don't understand. Like, what do you do in the game? What is the A list?
You
You have to
Okay,
get on the
here's the
A-list.
plot.
You don't know what the A-list is. You're not A-list material.
yeah, dude. Why you
I can pay my way to the A list.
listen, David?
Just
The
like
game
real
is-
life.
You
Yeah.
make your character. You make your character. Give it a name, and then you walk around. And the plot is that you like are an owner or run some like shop. And then Kim Kardashian comes in, and then you guys become besties. And she's like, "Let's go to a photo shoot together. Come to this bar with me." And then like you talk to people, and then
So what do you pay for?
okay, then like before you can do another mission or something, like it takes like 20 minutes to complete, or you can speed it up, or you can spend like $4 to buy a new shirt because you want to look like your A-list.
So I'm confused. Can we make a stupid game in-house purchases and make millions?
Go for it, David.
Not if you
No,
want
no,
Kim
no.
Kardashian.
You're the programmer.
I'm not doing that.
I'm the
Get Kim
brains.
Okay, get Kanye, and then we'll talk.
Shane can
Yeah.
do marketing.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not Kim.
Shane can do marketing,
What was that? We're not Kim Kim.
and then
Well, she
Andy
got-
can do social media.
Use the bus stop to travel to Beverly Hills. Oh look.
Andy, you're
Oh,
playing.
that hair's really cool.
Anyways, so that's blowing up right now and it's making millions for just existing basically. So on to real news now. Neversoft has officially closed its doors. You guys
I
might
saw
remember.
them burning the eyeball.
Yeah, they're the makers of the old school Tony Hawk games everyone loves, and then Activision made them make Guitar Hero games until they burnt that to the ground. So it's not really that Neversoft closed; they're just getting rolled into Activision as a whole, and of course we'll be making Call of Duty like every other Activision studio ever, because that's where they're putting all their chickens.
Yay,
So,
Call of Duty.
is that a
Eggs.
saying?
Can't wait for more Call of Duty.
Eggs.
It's eggs. That's where they're putting all their eggs in the baskets.
They're putting all their chickens in those eggs.
They're putting all the chickens in the eggs.
My first mission is I have to straighten out a blouse in my store.
Hurry and straighten it.
I straightened it, and I got a little bit of a star and $1.
Yay!
See, aren't
Shane,
you
this
hooked
is
now,
like the
David?
This is like the perfect 30-second review for
Wow,
Shane.
I can
Yeah,
also
it's
fold
implemented.
shirts.
I need to play. I've been playing too much FIFA. need
Wait,
to
I
start
can fold
balancing
shirts
out.
too. What the hell is this crap? How does it
See,
make
look,
$200 million?
there's David. Yeah,
Stupid.
there you
If
go.
David plays and Shane plays, can your people like hang out?
I don't think it's that sophisticated.
That's
I don't
not
think it's that
sense.
sophisticated. So, it's no tapped out, Andy.
Yeah, nothing's a tapped out, not even Family Guy.
It's true. So the other two big things I just want to talk about real quick. First, The Last of Us Remastered. It's coming out July 29th.
Yeah.
2 weeks away. It's officially gone gold, which means it's finished and it's going to packaging.
Yeah.
The big deets on it, of course, the graphics are a little bit better. Runs at 60 frames per second instead of 30, which
Yay.
was cool. And, it's on PS4. So, Shane, that's a must-buy for you. You understand?
Yeah. It's a must buy.
You
Called
will, that
Last of
game,
Us Remastered.
yes, for PS4. It comes out in 2 weeks because you didn't get to play the other one, the original. Like,
It's the one with the crying boy in the playground in the rain.
No, that's Heavy Rain.
Come on, dude.
what do you,
He's talking about Heavy Rain.
Shane?
I don't know
That's
the Last
not
of Us
Jason.
Jason?
Dog?
Listen, Shane, you want to play it. It's like the best game to come out for PS3. It's really, really good.
But it's
incredible.
remastered, so it looks cooler.
Yes, you'll want to buy it.
It's only been out for like
Okay.
a year.
But it actually looks cooler.
It's got scary stuff, Shane, like goblins.
Shane, it will be the best game you've played since Red Dead Redemption.
What about Deus Ex?
Nope, better
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
the best. It's the best game since Deus Ex, I say.
No,
It was our
since
game
Red
of the
Dead
year, dog.
Redemption.
Shane, remember?
Oh yes, of course.
Shane never watched that episode because he doesn't watch her own podcast.
Shane was
The other thing is-
he was too busy doing paperwork.
I'm like Barbara Falters.
The other big thing is The Last of Us is officially sold over 7 million copies, which is pretty big for a exclusive title. And with that, new multiplayer DLC is coming. Also, there's no price discount for PS3 to PS4 conversion.
Of course not.
Of course not.
So
And lastly, in video game news, before we talk about that TV, Destiny. The
Did you all get that
beta-
pre-order on?
I don't think you guys realize. the
Yeah, I
Destiny
don't think you
beta-
realize.
I'm gonna wait for the remastered version, which will cost just as much.
I hate you so
I
much.
hate you.
Listen, if you pre-order Destiny, you get in the beta. The beta starts tomorrow,
You have to do it pretty much today.
tonight. Okay.
All right, fine. I'll put it tonight.
So Shane, you there?
what? What?
He's doing paperwork. He's not paying attention at all.
He doesn't even want to be here.
That's why we have two fucking
Second tier
listeners for
friends.
this stupid
Second
thing.
tier friends.
We are
Destiny-
second-tier friends.
Ooh, I put Destiny pre-order beer. That's not how you spell that.
What?
Okay, listen.
You have
You're
to
gonna want to
pre-order it.
pre-order Destiny because then you get access to the beta, which starts tomorrow. It's Bungie's new game, Shane, and it's really fun. We played the alpha because we're cooler than you.
I know I didn't because my NAT type was broken.
You're not.
He had
But now you're
error
not-
centipede. The
Net error
centipede error.
centipede. Centipede. So if you pre-order, it's really easy. You get a code.
You sign up
have
on
to
Budgie.
You have to register on Bungie. Make sure you do PS4 because PS4 and PS3 get it a
different.
whole week earlier than Xbox
Wow.
because for some reason Bungie is in cahoots with Sony now.
Is this a real website? I'm on destinythegame.com/where to buy.
Shane, just go to Amazon and pre-order. It's not hard. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on something. I think it's the official one. How do I get the code?
Just go to
Shane,
Amazon and
just listen to
pre-order.
what Chris
Not-
said.
What?
Oh my god. Other caveats is
How do I get to the code?
I can't handle you.
just pre-order it on Amazon,
Okay,
and
then
it will
where's
send you a code.
Where does the code
It'll
go to?
email.
Your
it'll
email!
you a code.
Oh.
When does the code go to me?
You're gonna
God,
get
I
the.
can't even.
you're gonna
I don't
get,
even want to tell him because then he's gonna get confused because you have to do it through Bungie. And he's
I
like,
know.
Do I have a Bungie account? Do I have a Bungie account? Do I have to link it with my PlayStation account? What do I do? It's gonna be chaos. Anyways, the beta starts the 17th. It then turns off the 21st and 22nd, and then comes back on the 23rd and goes through the 26th. You got that?
The
Here's my
17th
question.
Hold on. The 17th, as in like tonight at midnight or tomorrow?
It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow.
So
I'll be at
Here's,
work.
here's the David question.
Okay.
So, what
Okay.
the advantage of having the beta is it gonna like when we get the full game are the
No.
full, are up
No.
levels going to pass?
No.
Nothing.
What's the point of it?
Just to play.
Oh,
dude.
'cause you gotta
We
play
had tons of fun
You
when
gotta
we
play,
played.
dude. Yeah, you remember when we
I
played the
love-
alpha, you idiot?
My levels.
Yeah,
David,
but we
it's
didn't
not-
get that far anyway.
Games aren't about work, dog. It's
It's
about
about the
Okay.
fun.
experience.
Destiny, PlayStation 4, $59.96.
Chris, does your
What?
character jump from the first time to the second time? You said there was that break in the middle.
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Number one bestseller, beta access, and one more promotion. Pre-order price guarantee.
Yes.
Oh God.
All right. Look, we've been promised at least a few story chapters and more multiplayer.
Ooh, my
Okay.
Amazon Prime saved me 3
So,
cents.
basically, I plan on playing that tomorrow night. I'm just letting you guys know right now.
Oh, I'll get on that.
You gonna get on that?
I'll get
Y'all
on.
on that?
Well, considering
Alright.
I'm doing nothing all day, I'll do that at 2.
I'll get on at 12.
David,
That's
how are you gonna like? You're leaving the high roller life
I am in the high roller life.
of flying to Vegas and concerts every day and getting drunk at 2 a.m. and like all this stuff and watching Kardashians 24/7.
Damn,
How are you
dude.
gonna enter the real world again? How are you gonna like survive?
Money.
That's it.
That Vegas trip made me money.
Uh,
Like
Anyways.
had I not gone to Vegas, I would have had less money.
true. All right, you guys ready
Yes.
for the Average
more
Gamer
ready.
Dead Screen crossover extreme summer TV showcase?
Does this have a jingle? Shane, do the TV jingle.
Shane, do the jingle.
Hold on, I'm too busy trying to focus.
On what?
Figuring this
Pre-ordering. do
No. Shane, stop for a second. Do the TV jingle.
the TV jingle.
Shane, do the TV jingle.
Hold on.
Shane.
What am I talking about?
Shane,
Oh
do
my
the jingle
God.
for our TV showcase.
Chris will do it.
No, you're the worst
We're
person. I've ever
second tier friends.
met. We're
Gee,
second tier
we are.
friends.
If
All right.
Annalise asked for a jingle,
Oh
You'd be
yeah.
like, oh, Annalise, TV jingle.
be bop a doobie doop.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. So no jingle.
All right.
Sorry, listeners.
So first, Shane, listen.
He's
You still
not.
watch-
He's doing something. Look at his face.
I can't. Shane, do you still watch True Blood?
Yes,
Okay, have you been watching it? I don't watch it,
of course.
but it is the final season, so I thought I would bring it up. And it's getting horrible reviews, so I want to hear it. I want to hear the Shane thoughts. Hashtag.
I mean, it's so stupid. It's always been stupid, but I've always been fine with it being stupid because like they know they're stupid, so it's okay. But this last season is just like so bad. it fast forwarded like first of all for like an undisclosed amount of time. So like I don't know half the things that's going on. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not.
There you go. So
There
that's
you
like
go.
HBO's moneymaker for some reason, and this is the final season.
Yep.
So we'll see. Next show, I've been watching that *Halt and Catch Fire*, which I initially was obsessed with. It's like this computer show set in the 1980s with a fictional company against IBM, and I was totally for it, but it keeps faltering. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it sounds
There's
stupid.
like, it's like really good. I'm really into it. Then they'll have an episode where I'm like, this is the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, if I lived
So-
in Chicago, I didn't owe any tax. But now that I'm having it mailed to Florida, I owe $4.
You were
Ah.
on what?
Destiny.
Why that fair?
Wasn't that like a lawsuit that just passed?
I don't know.
It was a thing. All right, next, 24. Shane.
Oh,
Talk about a show that came back at the right time.
I know.
I'll tell you what, they took the perfect amount of time off because like near the end there in the original 24 run, it wasn't that hot.
I was glad it was ended, and I was kind of scared about it coming back, that it might.
I was too. But they put it on the summer. There are like 12 episodes, and man, it was like good old nostalgic love affair. And
So
stuff happened.
Are they doing it again?
They should, because it kind of leaves on like a note that could totally develop
Yeah.
into another season.
They have to do it again. Another season, or were they still going to do maybe a movie?
I mean, that was always the rumor of 24. But remember, then they came out with that TV movie that was like 24 Redemption, where he was
Yeah.
in the jungle and some guy steps on a landmine. And
Yeah.
that's all. I
That was
remember.
before like another season, though.
Yeah, it was like a lead up to a season. But no, I was all about it. Now, it was kind of weird because it's called 24, but really it was
12.
11. No, it was 11 one-hour episodes, and then the last episode took place over 12 hours.
Oh.
But
What's weird is like
it made
they
sense though.
didn't really.
It was fine.
Yeah. No, it was fine. It was kind of weird though because they didn't really properly disclose that. So I feel like a lot of people, like my parents they were watching it. I'm sure they were like, wait, why isn't 24 on this week? Because like they
Mhm.
don't. You would have had to Google it to find that
Yeah.
out. But I kind of liked it because sometimes 24, like midway through the season, you're kind of like, what the hell's happening? It just kind of like
Why
dwells.
does that always happen? There's always like 8 different bad guys because it always ends up being someone else.
Yeah, it's true. He goes to the bigger bad guy. So
Yeah.
I'm all about that. All right, Shane, do you want to talk about your Halle Berry show?
I
I
mean,
don't
it
even
was
know what
fine.
that is.
I watched it a couple days ago. Like I was like, whatever. Like I'm just gonna watch it, and it was
Well,
like.
tell
better
us
than
about.
was-
I
it was
don't
better than
know
I was
anything
expecting.
about it. I just remember seeing like all these promos for Extant.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a Halle Berry, and she goes into space. Well, as is after she already gets back from space, but she's like went to space for like a year and a half, like by herself. But then she
Mhm.
comes back and she gets her physical done, but she's pregnant.
How?
We don't know.
Alien baby.
We don't know what it is.
I know why.
Why?
It's the Illuminati. She's got a lizard person inside of her.
Speaking of lizard people, that other show.
We're gonna. Are you talking the leftovers? We're gonna get to
No,
that.
the strain.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that too.
Are there
Those are
lizard
the two
people in
things
the,
left.
are there lizard people in the leftovers too?
Yes.
First of all,
the Illuminati's
No, I
everywhere.
I thought, Shane, to be 100% honest, follow me here. When you
Okay.
said lizard people, I thought of the classic David and Andy scenario with the skin people on Doctor Who, and then of course the original Doctor was on the leftovers. So I thought knowing Shane, he jumps around like that. I thought that was the transition. The
Mm.
Shane
That does make
mission.
sense. That's
I
actually
stopped,
pretty
I
smart.
stopped watching after that skin episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
got
was all
really
downhill
far
from the
into
skin
it.
up.
Yeah.
The people with the skin. Oh, that's a classic Average Gamer podcast inside meta joke. I love it. So extant Shane. Shane. We're
Yes.
only one episode in. We're only one
Yeah.
episode in. Are you
Yeah.
gonna keep watching?
Yeah, I'll give it a couple more times. Like it was
All right,
better than I expected.
I'm kind of overloaded right now.
Plus, I think it's
So
on CBS, so that's fine. Like for a while, I thought it was on NBC, and I hate things on NBC, so I got scared. But it's on CBS, so it's fine.
What's on NBC?
Like nothing good ever.
30 Rock.
There
is
you
on
go.
NBC.
No, I mean like drama series or whatever.
Hannibal,
like, nothing.
man. Hannibal's a really good show.
No, it's not.
It's really good.
It's really not.
And
Hannibal,
Andy's the
man?
only person I've ever met that has disagreed with the Hannibal. So there you go.
There you go.
Shane, you're gonna have to keep me updated on Extant. I want to hear how it goes. It's a work in progress. You also want to talk about the show Tyrant you keep talking about? You want to pitch this to me?
Oh.
'Cause I haven't watched
What
this
is
one
that?
either.
Okay.
You need to talk about
actually-
this.
I
I
really
know
liked it.
nothing about this.
There was
Nothing.
one yesterday. I didn't watch it, but I watched the first 3. It's actually really good.
What is it?
It's on
What?
FX. This guy goes. He's originally from Andy. It'd be like if you had to go back to Lebanon and become king of Lebanon. Well, it's like this guy who's from. He was born in Lebanon. His dad is like the it's not Lebanon. It's like a fake like Syria, a fake Middle Eastern country with like a dictator. And his dad is the king, and he was born there, and him and his brother lived there for a while. But then when he was really young, he moved to the States to become like, now he's like a normal like American guy, like a pediatrician or something, living in the States. But then he has to go back for some reason. I think his brother's son.
His nephew's wedding.
Yeah, his nephew's wedding. He has to go back for his nephew's wedding, and then of course things happen. His dad ends up dying, like in the first episode.
His
So then, like,
reluctant homecoming leads to a dramatic clash of cultures as he is thrown back into the familiar and national politics of his youth.
yes, and it's very good. And I'm
I
surprised.
could have said it better myself.
I'm surprised that
It
like,
has a
like
10 on
FX
Oh, no, it doesn't.
I'm surprised FX has enough money to like. I don't know.
Okay,
It's like
Yeah, can we
filmed
talk
over
about
there,
this?
I guess.
I feel like
You know,
every day there's a new FX show.
That Charlie Sheen show,
Anger
do you know
management.
how many episodes are in the second season?
Anger management? No.
Here, hold on. There are...
Oh,
Hold on, I have to find it.
is it a large quantity or
I thought-
small?
It's like a stupid amount.
I thought that show got canceled after 2 episodes.
No, alright, here you go.
Oh.
Season 1, 10 episodes. Season 2, 90 episodes.
I don't believe it.
It started in January 17th, 2013. And it's still on season 2.
What?
It doesn't look like they've taken like a handful of weeks off.
They
I
just.
don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure, based on what you're saying there, that's a 100-episode run, which is like the syndication mark. You can't
Mhm.
sell a show a syndication unless it's 100 episodes, really. So they're probably just like, hey, Charlie Sheen, you just got to come in once a week, do this real quick, and get out.
Yeah.
Do it 100 times, and we're going to pitch it as a syndication bundle, and that's it. That's what it sounds like. That's
I
weird.
just-
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to look into that. Yeah.
What's
The other big TV news was Community. It's coming back after being canceled onto Yahoo, which is
I don't-
kind of weird because
don't know
Yahoo
what that
doesn't
means.
have anything. What do you mean you don't know what that means?
Like it's like Walmart saying we're picking up Community. like what does that mean? You guys don't have a
It's just like
Yahoo's producing
Okay.
original series now, David.
yeah,
where?
on Yahoo.
On their
On www.yahoo.com.
Listen, David. I'm gonna shut you down real quick because you're a whole like tech snob nowadays, even though you don't
Yeah.
know shit about tech. If
I'm a
Google
tech
was like, we picked up Community and we're gonna show Community, would you have said anything? You'd be like, oh, okay.
You had to go. What channel's Google on?
God damn it! Can't stand you. Can't stand.
Stanza.
So yeah, no Community. Yahoo, of course, just like every other like web hub nowadays, is trying to get in the
Okay.
TV market.
question. I redeemed my
Okay.
code on the Bungie website. Now, how do I make that go onto my PlayStation?
You're gonna get an email.
Lord have mercy.
You're gonna get an email
From who?
from Bungie
Bungie.
that will have your code in it. Neither Chris nor I have our codes yet either.
I already got my code.
No, you had the
No, that
code
was
to
your
sign up to apply for. Like you're signed into the beta.
All right, listen,
And
Shane.
tomorrow-
Let me break this down.
Oh my god.
You pre-order from Amazon and you get a
A
code
9-digit
to
code.
get a Bungie code, to
And I
get
went-
a beta code.
Oh,
So
so I
you
went to
put the
Bungie.net.
code in the
/code
Bungie
redeem.
website, and now you're going to get another
Dude,
code
I
to
did
register online.
I redeemed my code in 3 simple steps. And it
Yes.
says code redeemed successfully, and now it doesn't say anything.
Okay, you're good.
You're signed in. You're gonna get an email, probably tomorrow, that'll have your code that you're gonna put into the PlayStation.
I've never struggled so much with a human being.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Oh,
Alright.
code's available on July
Last 2
17th.
shows. There you go, Shane.
PlayStation.
Shane, I'm really proud of you. You figured it all out.
He troubleshooted a bit.
I'm at the destinygame.com.
Destinydogame.tumblr.com.
Alright. Last 2 shows. What do you want to talk about first, Shane? Strain or Leftovers?
Leftovers because it's so stupid. Maybe
Alright.
it's not. Maybe it's not stupid. Maybe I'm stupid.
We don't know.
I saw
to be honest,
the trailer. I saw the trailer for it, and the baby
Shane, I don't think
disappears in
your
the back
question
of the car.
of it being stupid will ever be answered, because it looks in this. Okay, let's break it down.
Have you
First 2
watched it?
episodes. Me? Are you talking to me?
What?
Shane?
He's gone.
What is
Who are
wrong?
you talking
with
to?
you?
Talking to you.
Okay. Yes, I've watched it.
Okay, and?
Okay. First 2 episodes, were horrible. It's like all the worst things in Lost thrown into this show. Where
But
they just like
this other one was good with the man.
Andy nailed it. Where they're just like Andy nailed it. Where he was, we watched the first episode together, and where he was just like, all they do is show scenes, and they're like, "Look, isn't that fucking weird?"
Yeah, it was super annoying.
On to the next thing. That's
Yeah.
it. But it's and what'd you say? It's like the Lost Polar Bear scene where they're just like,
Yeah, it's like they keep doing this thing where every time they'll like show something, and they'll just be like, "Ooh, isn't that weird?"
Yeah.
And then they'll just like
Yeah.
move on. So they're just like piling on these questions because they want you to be like, "Why aren't they talking?" You know, why are they doing this? Sort of all this.
I mean,
like,
let's-
why does this guy shoot the dogs?
Let's break this
Oh,
down.
no, I gotta keep
Let's
watching.
break this down.
But it's like none of them were good. They're just all
Yeah, it's like there's okay. The plot is basically the Rapture. Suddenly, like 1% of the population disappears. Which
3.
is cool. My bad. 3% of the population disappears, which is cool. But then let's go over the list of things. You have a cult of people who don't talk and also
They
smoke
wear all white.
cigarettes and wear all white and paint all windows white and smoke cigarettes constantly because it puts them closer with the Lord. You have
Is it-
a main character who's a cop who
I don't think that's why they do that, because it doesn't make any sense.
I thought they said something like
That's
that.
the point, Shane.
Because
It
Shane,
doesn't
because
make
Shane,
sense.
But it's not like
Cigarettes.
that's-
because smoking cigarettes
I don't
leads
care.
to dying.
I'm not intrigued. I don't care at all.
That's the point. Is that it's not like Lost, where the end of the season and there's the hatch, and you're like, holy shit, I have to know what's in the hatch. Or like the polar bear, and you're like, that's really weird. Why is there a polar bear? I hope we find out. It's like, why are these people smoking all the time? I don't
Wait,
really.
so
it's
so
just sort of
Andy,
annoying.
so Andy, are you saying that these people smoking and finding out why is not big of a cliffhanger?
No, I'm saying in Lost.
No, I'm
no,
saying
it's
it's
not
not.
a cliffhanger. No,
I'm saying it's a
I don't care
terrible
about why
cliffhanger.
they're smoking because they just like shit questions on you for a whole hour, and you're supposed to have fun with the show still. Like,
I mean,
they didn't
like-
give us any reason to care about anybody. They're just like, look at all this odd, strange stuff. Isn't it weird here? It's so weird. Why did Liv Tyler join the white smoking people? Who knows? I don't
She's-
really
the
care.
second episode, she starts cutting down a tree. Then you have the cop's daughter's the hand job queen or whatever, or choking.
Oh yeah, that.
Handjob queen.
She like goes she like goes in this bedroom with this guy, and then he's like, "Can you choke me?" She's like, "Yeah,
So he
sure."
chokes-
That she like chokes him
Or she
while
choked-
he like jerks it or something.
Yeah,
It
like,
was
that's a
awful.
stupid party that no one's ever been to before.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, right on, shit.
I'm so confused.
Don't you want to know more, David?
Not at all.
Watch the second episode.
David, I kid you not. Then there's a cop who keeps meeting up with this man that we don't know if he's real or not, and they just take out snipers and shoot dogs.
They shoot dogs.
But he is real.
They
His
shoot
daughter
dogs. Dogs
The
just
dogs,
come
like,
out of
are the
nowhere.
dogs, like, demon possessed.
We don't
Listen,
know.
David. David. Listen, here's the scene. The cop, who is the main character of the show, is jogging. Okay?
Is jobbing.
Jogging.
Jogging.
Oh, jogging. Yes.
Okay? Suddenly, a guy in a truck pulls up, steps out, takes out a sniper rifle, and shoots a dog in front of him, and then drives off before he can say anything. And he's like, "Oh shit, what do I do?" So then he takes his dog and puts it in the trunk of his car. And then later he meets up with this guy and takes out his pistol, and the guy has a sniper, and they start just shooting dogs.
And he also dips a lot. He goes,
Yeah.
"I need a friend."
This is the stuff they throw in there. Now,
Stupid.
all that left behind, the third episode as a self-contained story,
I liked it.
pretty damn good. But the only reason third episode's good is because the main characters in that episode, which is like a character we are like introduced to very quickly, but he's the basis of the whole entire third episode. As a self-contained story, it's like it was just really good. But then I still worry about the rest of the show because I'm like, well, if I only care about this one guy, who cares? But I saw the potential there. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds really stupid.
Yes.
I wasn't super into it, but I'll probably I'll catch up after we finish Breaking Bad.
Also, Andy, you want to talk about the title of the show?
I think it's stupid. There could have been any one of a million different better names. Shane,
What about the Left Behinds?
It's the Thanksgiving leftovers.
leftovers.
So the Thanksgiving leftovers.
Yeah. It's
All right.
bad.
So then the last show we gotta talk about, the last thing, because Shane's got things to do.
I like this show, except I don't like the lizard people.
Well,
Shut
first of all, pause.
Pause.
Okay, we're talking about The Strain on FX, which is a Del Toro show. I purposely don't say Del Toro's first name because I can't say it.
Armando.
Guillermo.
Guillermo del Toro. Anyways,
Guillermo.
Pan's Labyrinth,
I don't know how to say
Pacific
that.
Rim, etc. He basically wanted to make this TV show a while ago, but no one was like buying. Like he didn't have time, and like it was complicated. So basically, he wrote a book series in hopes that it would eventually be developed into a TV show, which is now happening. And if it's on FX, and basically it's like a weird kind of like fringe vampire type deal. Like that first, it starts with like basically a plane full of just like dead people. Like a plane lands and it's full of dead people. Which is the only reason I bring up Fringe because the pilot of Fringe was just a bus full of dead people. So it reminded me a lot of that.
Oh yes,
But-
I forgot about that.
Yes, Olivia. But Shane, I'm just gonna break this to you. What the fuck are you talking about the lizard people? There are no lizard people in this whole show.
Yes, they are. The main people are lizard people because when the guy blinks and when the little girl blinks, their eyes go like lizards. Like
Okay. How? So okay, Andy. If I tell you a lizard person, what do you think of?
I think of the things from V.
Okay, a giant scaled person.
Like a lizard. Like
Okay.
the lizard people from
Shane,
Elder Scrolls.
they
the
blink,
eyes
blink
blinking.
like
That is not.
No, they blink like the lady in the V show. They blink like her.
Okay, but that's not like the primary. The fact that she's a zombie is more like
She's not
descriptive
a zombie. The guy wants all of his little family to come back, and she's one of them.
Okay. Anyways, the show basically is like it. I'm at like a 75% right now with this show because what I'm saying is I really like they got a good budget going into it. It seems cool. You got Del Toro behind it and all this stuff, but then like randomly I'm like, this is stupid. Like the first time we see the main bad guy,
Well, that's
I'm like-
stupid.
I'm like, this
He
is
goes, "You might
stupid.
have
But that's
to-
your main.
More cold in here than last time you were in here.
Like it like comes off super cheesy. Like it seems like
no, it's stupid.
like so then I get like points where I'm like, well, is it? It's like really cool and then super cheesy, really cool, super cheesy. So I don't know how to feel right now. I'm definitely gonna keep watching because it's definitely interesting, but I don't know. Andy, you're 20 minutes in. What do you think?
I think that it's whatever right now.
But
you
I
get
like
that?
that. What's his name is in it? The guy who Kevin Spacey killed in the car.
Yeah, the bald guy.
What's his name? I like him.
I don't know.
Oh, what's his name?
Hey Andy, did he drink
Hey,
the
Chris.
milk yet? Did he drink the milk yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, Andy.
He
Let
likes
me
milk.
quick spoiler alert for you, because this is where the stuff where I'm like, this is stupid. He needs to have carton milk with him, like lunchroom carton milk. So he's like walking up, and then he's like, "You got my milk, assistant?" And then like the assistant's like, "Oh, of course," and he gives him like a carton of milk, and it's
And
like,
what are the chances that the one old man who knows what's going on, happens to live like 20 minutes away from where this is happening?
yes, I know. Don't get me started. Anyways, the show has potential, but okay. This sounds weird, Shane. It reminds me a lot of Heroes at this point.
Yeah.
Because Heroes was really cool. It had like potential, but the whole entire show was just cheesy as hell.
I can't believe you guys watched more than one season of Heroes.
Listen,
So good.
it was a bonding experience for Cheney Delaney and I. Okay, Peter Petrelli. Is that a Reese's Pieces cup? Andy, what is that on your face?
Yes.
I thought that was a wrapper of a Reese's Pieces cup.
Wait, online it says this train is supposed to be a horror show.
Yeah, it's
It
a
is.
vampire horror.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it then.
Why?
It's like
I don't like scary stuff.
It's
Well, like,
not.
you know
it's
what?
kind of,
You know when it's gonna happen.
David wouldn't go on a ghost tour in Seattle with us.
I don't like
are you
scary
fucking
stuff.
serious? I want to hear this.
I
Explain
wanted to go
yourself.
on a ghost tour. Christina wanted to go on a ghost tour. Lauren wanted to go on a ghost tour, and David didn't want to go on a ghost tour.
I don't like scary stuff.
That's
I
all. He
feel like
just
this
kept
is-
repeating that over and over.
I feel like this is one of those David things where he's just trying to say that, so then like he doesn't have to do something lame, which is going on the ghost tour.
Well, I think it's lame anyway, because it's like I don't believe in ghosts in general. Wait, knock on wood, because I don't want them to haunt me. But
Yeah. See,
what I'm
He's
saying
scared
is
of
like
something he doesn't
he
believe in.
would. David didn't like when we went in the catacombs in London. He
I
would
just don't like messing with like the juju, you know?
Yeah, it's the bad
Oh,
Bad
the bad
juju.
juju.
I don't want to mess with that.
juju. He didn't want to go in the catacombs because of the bad juju.
Like I don't bother them, they don't bother me. You know, everybody lives in peace.
Mhm.
I'm not
So
gonna
what's
go
that to do with the
disturb.
ghost tour?
What?
It's
Why
just
you
a
didn't wanna
ghost
go-
tour, dude.
I didn't want to go
You
on
just
it.
go and you're like, some guy one time said that he got scared in this room in this building. Ooh.
Shane, what is that picture, Shane? Shane, what the fuck
What are
is
you
that?
doing?
It was on the front of Reddit. That's the first time I've actually laughed at something I've seen on there. I think.
You're not going on it enough then.
Anyways, on that note,
That's for David, that link.
That's for David. All right.
It's
That's been
not
your
funny.
favorite
It's not, I mean, it
podcast.
is funny, but
Shane,
Yes.
what are we doing next week?
Well, we'll bring our focus back to more of what our namesake is.
Which is being the average gamers.
dead and screen.
Yeah, but that's like everybody. We need a new shtick. Like we can be like about trees and stuff.
No.
Alright, well-
okay.
Shane and I
Ping
are
pong
after Shane. Remember back in the day when we watched that movie Troll Hunter?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into trolls.
I know we
We
should.
gotta watch.
Who do we
That
get?
was
We
so
can start
good.
with Troll
What-
2.
I'm
Was there
talking
more?
about
Wait,
like
was there more
No.
than one of those? Because that was a actually good
we're
movie.
talking about like straight on Norwegian trolls.
I don't like that. That's scary stuff.
Okay,
Wait, was it the only one there was?
I don't
Yes,
know.
there was
I'm
not a
gonna look
sequel.
at it.
What? It's so
It
good.
was so good. It was so good.
Who did I watch that one movie with that was like the troll hunting thing, and they went to like Norway and like
Troll. That was us. Troll Hunter.
yeah, it was scary.
It was so good. Oh, guys,
Yes. Yes.
you gotta watch that Raid 2. The Raid 2, dude. Like,
What?
that's a movie you have to watch.
The what?
I downloaded it. I haven't watched it yet.
The
I mean,
Raid-
I have to go watch.
Streaming.
I have to go watch the Purge 2.
Okay.
Was the first
Bye.
one good?
Bye, Shane.
What?
No.
Was the first one any good?
No, it was so stupid, but I watched it was on TV like 2 days ago because I guess because the new one's coming out. So like we all watched it because it was just on. It was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But now I have to go see the other one.
Why?
No, you don't.
Obviously.
Ethan Hawke's in the new one.
I
You
know
don't have
none
to
of this.
go.
Well, he died in the first one. That's why.
What?
No.
You spoiled it.
Spoilers!
None of the same people who were in the first one are going to be in the second one. Like I looked up all the actors and they're all different.
Did you guys see
Spoilers.
Sinister?
No, we don't watch scary stuff.
Ethan Hawke was in that, and the movie was super bad, except for Ethan Hawke. He was awesome.
Listen,
Did you see that new movie he's making where he filmed it like every year for 12 years?
Yeah, it's the same guy who did the Before series.
oh yeah, I want to see that. That was
Oh.
cool.
Guess where
Listen,
it's not
it
coming,
doesn't-
Morvalis?
It doesn't matter because The Raid 2 is the best kung fu movie I've ever seen in my life.
Kung Fu?
It's the best action movie I've ever seen. Like, it makes Bad Boys 2 look like shit, Andy.
Whoa!
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Listen, just watch it. I want to hear about it.
3 still in production.
But whatever. I'm over it. Alright, that's been your Average Gamer Podcast, y'all.
Bad Boys
Is
3
there
planned for
any game?
2015.
I'm out. I'm out.
All right. Bye, listeners.
I can't wait.
David!